Look at this. This is a pretty big, pretty thick timber, but look, has been already take over. They just eat inside and it gets soft. This is, it's sad because it's my fault. I didn't have the time. I didn't want to find the time to finish to do this stuff because I gave priority to other stuff, and this is what happened. I will still put inside the pond and see if getting underwater will stop the process, and maybe I can save the other half, let's say. Lately I had some issues with my dogs. Good life, eh? Because they started to run around the village here and kills kitchens and cats and who know what else from the neighbors. So I was keeping them close inside this area of my house, but then they start to pull, they start to jump this wall and break ropes. So unfortunately I will have to keep the dogs on the steel wire. You see, there is already one here from last year. So the steel wire is going from this column until the gate at the entrance, and one dog will be chained on this line. I will probably build a little shelter for him in this corner under the roof so it doesn't get wet. And another dog is going to be chained on the other line that I'm going to build right now, that is going from this last column until the electricity pole, which is on the fence. So in this way they will have about 20-25 meters of distance that they can run from the entrance until the house, and they can be kind of conditionally free, so they can do their necessity and at the same time be controlled. And the third dog is the female, and I'm going to let her loose. She doesn't go, she's older, doesn't go far by herself, hopefully. Here is she. Her name is Joya. Joy. So these kind of dogs, they like to sleep during the day, but they like to hunt at night. And they are pretty... This one is a killer. His name is Valente. Valente. Yeah, so this is the job for today. I will also see if I'm going to finish to throw that timber poles inside the little lake so I can clear the path for the dog. So I'm gonna dig a hole to put this nail that will support the steel wire. As you can see, camera protection. So these eucalyptus, I placed them here temporarily. That was the intention when I start to build the floor in the garage. So I just wanted to remove the timber from there and then cut the timber and put them to season in the pond. But what happened that the chainsaw broke again. It's like the third or fourth time, I don't remember, and there's been more than a month in the assistance where this guy is supposed to fix it, but is not responding my messages. And I was just very busy, so I kept on postponing, and unfortunately a lot of termites attacked this timber. Since it's just the open air exposed, it's like a buffet for the termites and other organisms. Therefore I found Many, especially the thin ones, that were already rotten basically, and there is no reason to put them inside the pond to treat them, to season them, because they are just weak. They can just break, you know, when you jump on them. Look at this. This is all the termite trail. So I show you one here. This one just split once I pick it. I throw it, and it's so hollow inside. The termites now escaped, but it was full of them. It was all hollow. It is all hollow, and it has no resistance left. So I show you the pond where I placed the timber last time, and yeah, so as I said, I was supposed to cut those ones to throw in here, but now I'm just throwing the big ones, the ones that are not attacked by termites. And I will keep adding water every 3 days, 4 days, to try to keep most of them underwater, because unfortunately the soil here didn't hold water much. It's not very impermeable, so the water level has to be keep filling manually, and it's a lot of water. So when you are on your own, this is the risk, because you take a lot of risks. Like this timber I planted myself. I bought the seedling, I planted them. I paid the people to help me to plant them. I still have many around. I'll show you more than 100 meters back there. You see those ones are still eucalyptus. I maybe harvest a little more than half of what I planted. But anyway, you wait years and take care of them somehow. And if you make a mistake, it's on you. So I hope those that are been underwater most of the time are fine, and they apparently are, because I see no traces of termites. Yeah, seems to be fine, even those ones that are not underwater, because probably the environment itself it's not very favorable. There are still some stuff moving, eh? There is more stuff, but I guess underwater it's fine. Anyway, so I will keep going with this, so I can finish to move that stuff in front of the garage, and the steel wire line for the dog, it can be freed in its road, and the dog will be free to just run back and forward. It's kind of sad because these dogs grow up free, going wherever they want. Sometimes I would wake up in the early morning and they wouldn't be here, and I could hear them just down there in the jungle part where there is a small river, and there are these little monkeys, and they just go hunt these little monkeys. I think they never take one because they are on trees, so they can't get one. But for them it's fun, it's their nature, their instinct. So they had quite a good life until now. As I said, I'm forced to keep them on the leash now because they were killing too many chickens and cats and other animals from the neighbor. At least this is what I've been reported, but I'm not sure if they killed even more, and I'm not aware about. So I have to chain them, avoiding something worse to happen, or simply avoiding to pay the chickens of the neighbors all the time. And you know, someone could put poison inside of some food to kill them. This happens often here in Brazil. So I will keep them chained, and sometimes unchain them, going for a walk, for a run with a motorcycle. They really love it. It's a bit dangerous as well. Okay, let's see now who's going to come. Nobody wants to come. Let's see now. Valente! Muito bem, Valente. Trépido! Trépido! Because he used to be chained in that corner, so he thinks that he cannot come until here. He still hasn't learned. Trépido! There! Trépido! Vem, joia, vem, joia. Vem, muito bem. Trépido! Look at it. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. Bora, bora, bora. Vem, Trépido. Ah, muito bem, muito bem. Now he cannot meet with his brother anymore. Brother and father, eh?
Right. You can see me here with my strongest dog, Valente. I decided after more than a week of him chained in the same spot to bring him doing some exercise. I normally do this once a week, but with all the dogs but it became problematic, so I decided to do with just one at a time. Anyway, I want to talk about the importance of security in your land. So this is a kind of obvious topic, but it's good to make some reflection on the pros and cons of different setups that you can make. So, respecting the principle of permaculture, of trying to make more than one function for every aspect or everything in general. The dog can be part of this. So I have dogs for my security. They can bark if something comes close, and they can even bite. And especially this one is a killer. That's why it's chained now. But also it can become a form of earning some money. You can sell the puppy, especially if they are some particular breed. My dogs are not specific breeds, but they are pretty beautiful. That's what I get told, and I think as well. So I sold some of the puppies, and sometimes I just give them away for free, but I like to know the person. And another function that I'm doing with them is an experiment. So I'm feeding my dogs only raw animal produce, such as chicken waste, beef waste, bones, spleen, liver, you name it, everything. And the interesting thing that my neighbors, I gave them the other brothers of my dogs, so I can see the difference of development, size and character, and the difference is astonishing. I'm talking about in the last puppy, not this one, his son, 20 to 30% size increase following a natural diet of a wolf, basically. Trying to imitate it. So, dog is one of the first security that you can have. Then the most obvious is having the perimeter of the land very tight. I mean walls with barbed wires, electric fence, all this helps. You may ask yourself why you need to protect yourself so much. Because you are not in the city, and if something happens, there are no much neighbors. Where I am, yes, there are a couple of neighbors. We look the back of each other, but no, they could be not there that day, or cannot hear if a thief enter and I'm not there, or some person with bad intentions.
Bora.
So it's always good to have a good perimeter, as I said. It can be expensive, especially if you have a lot of land, but you don't have to do all the land. You can do like an hectare around the house, a small wall with some barbed wire on the top, maybe just one line of electric fence, and this is what I plan to do. So I'm doing slowly. The priority now is to finish my home and generate the most food as I can from my land. Another form of protection is cameras, which is okay, but someone probably realize you have camera when it's already inside your land. But it's still a good deterrent, and it can show you what happened. And it's very cheap to install actually. Nowadays you can check from your phone, they have infrared. You can be on the other side of the world and see what's going on in your property. You need to be careful with internet connection, and if you have some power outage often in your place, that can be a problem, which is my case. We have on average once a month we have a power shortage. Then, as you can maybe notice, my house has bars on the doors and the windows. I hate this, it looks like a jail for me. But I already had those bars when I arrived, so I decided to keep them. One day once I built the external perimeter wall, which should be like this one on the right, you see, this is my neighbor. I would probably remove those bars and place big windows so you can see a nice view from inside the house. And the last option is weapons, a gun, rifle, knives, bow and arrow, everything. But anyway, this has the cons that may, when something happens, you are not close to your weapon. And also, if someone knows that you have a weapon, they can try to steal your weapon. So I think the best weapon is having faith in God to protect you. But if you can do some preventive measures, it's better. So coming back, talking about the dogs, they now are going to be on the chain, as you saw. I don't like it, but it can be a good deterrent for people, because as I told you, sometimes I would wake up in the early morning or in the night and my dogs wouldn't be here, wouldn't be in my place. They will be a kilometer somewhere hunting, doing I don't know what. So I wouldn't be warned if someone came. It's about finding a balance now until I build the external wall, to bring them at least once a week to run a bit. Every day I can remove them from the chain so they can play each other a little bit, but I really need to keep an eye on them because they are very quick to escape and go kill some chicken and doing troubles. Anyway, this was a little bit of advice. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.